Narcissists often feel threatened by other people's relationships for several reasons related to their need for control, validation, and a fragile sense of self-worth. They thrive on controlling their environment and the people in it. When someone they seek to control has strong relationships with others, it reduces the narcissist's influence over them. Having relationships outside of the narcissist's influence makes it harder for them to use manipulative tactics such as gaslighting, triangulation, and emotional blackmail. Close relationships outside of their control can also be perceived as a direct challenge to their superiority. Narcissists view themselves as superior and indispensable. When others form strong relationships independently outside of the narcissist, it challenges this self-perception. They can see relationships as zero-sum games where someone else's gain is their loss, and someone else's loss is their gain. Your relationships with others can also expose the narcissist's flaws or inadequacies. When you have other strong relationships with confident people, you are more likely to see through the narcissist's manipulative behaviors. Therefore, the narcissist's carefully crafted facade of perfection will be threatened by the presence of those relationships, which may reveal the narcissist's true nature. Narcissists may try to isolate their targets from friends and family to maintain control by badmouthing others, creating conflicts, or guilt-tripping their targets into prioritizing them. They might even introduce a third party into the relationship to create jealousy and competition, thus regaining attention, which makes them feel powerful. Also, sabotaging their target's relationships by spreading lies, causing misunderstandings, or creating drama. Narcissists are easily threatened by your relationship with others. They can hate the fact that other people like you. They despise seeing other people being loved, happy, or elevating. The narcissist can be super friendly and compliment you to your face. You will think you have a trusted ally by your side. But behind your back, they are often persuading everyone to hate you by telling them lies. All at the same time, they can be telling you how horrible all these other people are, the ones they have turned against you. Because if you all mistrust each other, then you will likely never get together and converse to discover that the narcissist had been playing you all. This appears to be the perfect triangulation tactic to ruin the relationships between other people, especially if they are jealous of a relationship that they want for themselves. Because seeing others receive affection and attention that the narcissist feels should be directed solely at them will trigger intense envy. The fact that narcissists do not like seeing individuals have happy relationships, they will deliberately seek to destroy people's chances of happiness, especially if they are already using that relationship as supply for themselves. They do not want that supply to go elsewhere. The narcissists feel entitled to possess and control that source of supply. People are only seen as sources of supply to a narcissist. We are only seen as objects to be used. Narcissists require constant validation and attention to maintain their inflated self-image. When the person they seek validation from has other meaningful relationships, the narcissist can feel deprived of the attention they crave. Because of their deep-seated fears of abandonment, your strong relationships with others pose a threat to the narcissist's sense of security, as they fear being replaced or abandoned. This does not mean it is your responsibility to nurture their insecurities, excuse their behaviors, or give in to their self-entitled demands. They often rely on their primary targets for emotional supply. If that target finds emotional fulfillment elsewhere, the narcissist fears losing their source of support. Narcissists may use tactics like gaslighting, guilt-tripping, or playing the victim to manipulate their target into feeling responsible for their emotions and needs as a way for others to stay connected to them. The narcissistic parent may not want their children to leave home because they are using them as a means to an end. Children are simply seen as supply, energy to drain, someone to control. Losing control of their children also deeply offends their fragile ego. So, they may instill fear in their children with all the reasons why they shouldn't leave in the first place, or incite guilt or obligation to manipulate them to stay around. And if the child chooses to leave the toxic family dynamic, they will likely have to endure a major smear campaign about them. Narcissists may use illnesses to make people feel sorry for them and feel obligated to stay around to keep giving them supply. Others may think they are being caring by helping them, but they could also be enabling the narcissist's toxic codependency and control. Be sure to look at the details before you decide on how much you choose to help a narcissist. It should be your choice to help, not something you are manipulated into doing. The narcissist may also not want their friend to have a partner, because that would mean they will get less attention or supply from that current friend. The new partner can then become a threat to the narcissist, furthermore, becoming another target for triangulation. Narcissists get extremely jealous and hate it when you succeed them in love or friendships. Having more successful relationships than them strongly threatens their false self. It can prove to them that you have more love, attention, or opportunities than them, which makes them feel inferior to you. Because of their God complex, they must feel superior to everybody around them. That is why they will seek to constantly bring you down. In conclusion, narcissists feel threatened by others' relationships because these connections undermine their control, validation, and self-image. Understanding these dynamics can help you recognize the narcissist's manipulative tactics, allowing you to counteract their behaviors. It also helps us to maintain healthier, more fulfilling relationships. It is important to maintain your relationships outside of the narcissist's influence. This provides a support system, a perspective of reality away from their delusional false narratives. If you enjoyed this video and it was helpful to you in any way, please consider supporting us by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Be sure to share this content if you think it can help others. Thank you. We believe that knowledge truly is power when it comes to dealing with toxic people.